So a little child in a them school uniform sit down and casually build up what appears to be a spliff, my people. You get to me I say, as me say, the child in our school uniform. And you know, me see video on social media and say, yo, me have to share it for hear on a perspective and make we have a reasoning on it. You get to me I say, yeah man. And it seems as if she tuned into this thing a long time, because you can see say she professionally catch all the Rizla behind her ears. So she know exactly what she's doing, my people. You get to me I say, and as me say, the person clearly in a them school uniform, and it seems as if somebody would be upstairs wherever they are and a record her, my people, as you can see broadcasting on a screen, my people. I don't know what to think. You get to me I say, you know, in terms of like, you know, smoking at school and so forth. I know that that is not necessarily a strange thing, even though it's not supposed to happen, my people. You know, we know say it actually and do happen, but you know, my knowledge of smoking at school, and I know say boy Pitney go way around a one bush, go take up big man business for them head and try a little thing or whatever, my people. Me never know say it reach a level now where a man or a woman would have openly and broadly sit down out in the public and build up a split, my people. You know, we're living in a strange times, I swear. I don't know one thing still. We have a couple things to talk about different from that. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and also click the notification bell. We have some stuff with Spice, you know, Mr. Vegas, and some political stuff and some other interesting stuff where me know una go on for speaker hear about. Also, we see where Danny English, my people. I don't know singer Danny English who passed away. Recently, we see where he is now being laid to rest, my people. I get to me, I say, yeah, man, we see where funeral proceedings are underway at this moment, my people. So you don't know, RIP to the artist and condolences to the artist family as well, my people. You get to me, I say, yeah man, you don't know the artist is known for, you know, popular hits like, you know, Party with the eggnog, featuring the eggnog, big song that in a dance hall, my people. So rest in peace, Danny English. Why not go down, girl? Why not come up and shake that booty for me, baby? Clap that body for me, baby. Just like the body for me, baby. Why not go down, girl? Why not come up and meet me at the party? You can be shorty. Just the way I feel, girl. I just want you to know. And speaking of rest in peace, boy, the man them now let go the badness, my people. You know, by the time they are record this blog, we have a report on about 4 people that lost them life in Jamaica. We see where a man was shot and killed by men on motorcycle in the Constant Spring area in a St. Andrew on the day when I do this blog, my people. You know, they are stating that eyewitness said that a occupant of a Mercedes-Benz was attacked near Fields Hardware, my people. And we would have seen where police are advised that motorists take alternative routes because, you know, the place block off and them thing, them, my people. And also, in other news, we would have seen where 3 people actually got shot after, my people. You get to me, I say, according to what is being said here in the Gleaner, the police in St. Catherine are searching for a gunman who shot 3 men, my people, and 1 end up fatal, my people. You get to me, I say, according to what they are saying, it happened in the Linstead area, my people, and, you know, the deceased has been identified as 42-year-old laborer Jason Martin of, you know, Time and Patience district in the parish, my people, and a 57-year-old Mason was also injured, and another 46-year-old from a Bagwalk address, my people. So as I said, the thing get grimy. And also another interesting news, I see I come out Jamaica. We get to understand that, you know, the real estate thing, a boom, a go on down them people. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. So what is happening now with us where them are, according to what is being said, Jamaicans are digging up final resting place of loved ones to sell land, my people. Meaning the man who dig up the grave them and be either relocate, dash out, cremate or whatever they do, my people. But you know, them a dig up the grave, they wanna get rid of them to sell the land them. You get to me, I say, yeah, man. And they are stating that it's happening because of the real estate boom, my people. You get to me, I say, so but I don't know one thing still. You know, if you have the knowledge that the man them actually dig up a grave and, you know, move it or whatever and sell the piece of land and it's at a reasonable price, viewers and subscribers, would you buy it? Yes or no? More have to hear all that thing about that, my people. You know, if we not dig the whole superstitious thing or you know, just know say, yo, a grave is a grave and you know, people want place to live and if a man want to move it and locate it somewhere else, fine. I don't know one of the things still, my people, but you know, welcome to leave your thoughts and comments. And also a very interesting thing me see go on, my people. We see where a 60-year-old man is stating that he is an American and he was deported to Jamaica, my people. You get to me, I say he was deported to Jamaica and he make an appeal to John Public. I want to listen to him story and then you know, be the judge and tell me exactly what you want to think about this fella story, my people. Check it out.
My name is Trevor Anthony Grant. I'm a United States citizen born in Camden, New Jersey. On about the 2nd of March 2023, I was leaving a girl's house. Apparently, ICE was looking for someone that used to stay at that address. After leaving the house, I went to a gas station. ICE pulled upon me and asked me, do I know Mr. Nicely? In reply, I said no. Well, we got into a little bit of dispute to where I used some euphemism such as go climb shut fuck mountain. I was busy, right? And he got offended. So we started arguing with each other. Look, I'm a federal officer, and then again, I'm like, bro, I don't care nothing about you being a federal officer. So he arrested me, took me to Montgomery County Processing Center. While in Montgomery Processing Center, to be fair, ICE do have the right to hold you up to 90 days for investigation. Upon the completion of that 90 days, Mr. Carlos Pinero, the ICE officer, came to me and said, look, if I let you out of here and you come after me, I'm going to come after you with everything I got. I said, by the way, you still have that attorney? In reply, I says no, and that's when everything went downhill. He kept me in ICE detention facility for 23 months. Now, Montgomery County have a policy that ICE can only hold you up to 2 years. Now, 2 days short of the eve of those 2 years, ICE came up with travel documents. Now, mind me, ICE been trying to get travel documents from the Jamaican consulate for 2 years and have not gotten them. So I'm highly suspicious if these travel documents to kick a United States citizen out of the country is legal. I had an interview with the Jamaican consul, Mr. Burton, at which time Mr. Burton came to the conclusion I'm not from Jamaica.
Did he give you any documentation to say that?
Say that? No, well, they don't do that. They simply have an interview with you over the phone and he makes a determination there based on the information you give him and the information back here. I couldn't give him any information for Jamaica because this is my first time being in Jamaica. Went to the Houston Consul General office and I had an interview with that lady. Miss Johnson, I believe is her last name, at which time Miss Johnson also came to the conclusion I'm not a Jamaican citizen. So she was more so reluctant to send documents. She is now over the Miami office. So, as I stated before, the travel documents to kick me out the country is highly questionable, seeing that they've been trying for 2 years to get those documents. And up on the eve of me being released, all of a sudden the documents popped up.
They say this is your first time in Jamaica?
This is my first time in Jamaica.
Do you have any Jamaican relatives?
Ma'am, I don't have no Jamaican relatives. Like I said, this is my first time here. I love the Highlands. I love the hills. My God, this reminds me of California. But like I said, you know, I'm an Israelite. I'm also a minister. You know, all things happen according to the purpose of God will. I also have vision being in a country preaching the gospel. So maybe this is it.
You said you wanted to find a church.
Yes, I'm a Jew. I'm looking for a Jewish organization or any church to start my ministry. And what, it's going to be a doozy because I'm touched by God Almighty.
You said you'll be going to Reddit. A friend put you up.
Yeah, a friend gave me a place in Reddit to stay for a couple of days. So, you know,
that where are you looking after that? Where are you looking after that?
Well, I don't know, whatever the Lord have, I mean, the Lord have that man prepared for me. I just came out of it, and I thank God for that because a lot of folks come out here, they ain't got no place to stay, but the good Lord have this man right here say, hey, you can come stay with me. I also explained my situation to the ICE officer.
Here?
Yeah, well, to the ICE officer on the plane.
Okay.
And their response was, hey, you know, if your story is true, and the Jamaican government determined that you're not a Jamaican citizen, we will take you, put you back on the plane. Unfortunately, they left before I finished the interview. Someone needs to know what Donald Trump is doing to black Americans in America. Yeah, I'm not the first. I'm not the first. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. There was also another individual that was in ICE, I think it was about 9 months ago. ICE locked him up for 9 months, and, you know, he hired a lawyer. You know, these lawyers, man, they charging you $10,000, $15,000. Look, I don't have $10,000 to pay. And even if I had $10,000 to pay, I'm not going to pay because, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, the law is the law. The documents prove fingerprints don't lie. You know, you and I can look alike, but you and I would never, you and I would never have the same biometric fingerprint. And my biometric is not Mr. Nicely, which I already showed that to you. So that in itself tell you that something very, very shady is going on, that someone needs to get to the bottom of this. And I'm hoping that by you bringing this to light, you know, attorney here or attorney there will hear about it and step to the plate.
So yeah, my people, this story is aired on major platforms like the Glean and so forth, my people. You get what I say? And if he's actually an American for real, my people, like, you know, born American when I have no ties, I don't know nothing at all about Jamaica, I'm never born here, and them actually doing that, my people. That would be rather sad and unfortunate, and me that hope him can clarify and prove him thing and go back. But you don't know in the year and, you know, the age of clout and lies and misinformation for the internet, you know, people. So me personally, me just know say, yo, me just observe what God still, but I want to actually see where him would like, you know, put forward even bird paper to say, yeah, well, it's a US bird paper me have, you know, me feel to see why a man would have just comfortable to sit down in a custody so long and just make them send you where them feel like, my people. That does kind of weird to me. And I am not saying that the man a lie, my people, but me just say, it weird to me still. I get to me I say, yeah man, but I can't leave on the thoughts and tell me what I think. You get to me I say, and you know, as we say in terms of this whole immigration thing, it's very serious. You get to me I say, my people. So boy, I don't know. And also, before we get into a bit more of the political part, I think, my people, I see where Spice, Queen of Dancehall get dark on transmission, you know, who basically it would have in a show set with her. I think I love and hip hop, my people. I think its name goes by the name Saucy Santana or something like that, my people. But you know, Mama would have blaze a fire because the person always try to disrespect Spice and so forth. But Spice is letting it know clearly that that person not in a no league for try for disrespect her, not qualify in a no way, shape or form. Take a listen at Spice and blaze our fire, my people.
Look pan that blood clot stuffed turkey, yeah. Eh? Look pan this blood clot roast turkey. Look pan a roast turkey, yeah, we are opening him stinking mouth and I come talk about somebody. Look pan roast turkey. The amount of things I want to talk about you. You sit down in the big pink, you come like one big buckle of Pepto-Bismol. From me see you, me see diarrhea. From me see you, me see running a belly. You stink like shit, you come like pit toilet. You not smell yourself when you walk around with the fan and the fan a blow up on everybody. No one in the blood clot camp now gonna tell you, oh, you stink. Latrine. You come like pit toilet. Stop calling me blood clot name in your mouth. Saucy Santana, you stink, you want beard. Nobody on the show no want to tell you, oh, you stink, you have on the clothes them and the clothes them too tight, squeeze up, you come like one big fucking stuffed turkey. Stop calling me name in your blood clot mouth. Because when me on the show, me attack Jamaican and them a delete out, when them a delete out, because them not understand. Make sure say somebody where Jamaican interpret this blood clot for you. You come like pit toilet. The one where the shit them still in night. Just stink. Me don't want you feel like say, come in by now, you don't paint me on the show like me a bully, but you don't go bully the bully. Nobody true me busy and you don't see me answer you, cause quite a few times I on TikTok and every minute you have something to say about me. Don't call me name in your stinking mouth.
Hey my people, I don't know in this thing me have to go with Spice, you know, because me not subscribe to no man where not sure of the gender basically come out disrespect no woman. You get what I say? Yeah man, me not side with that none at all. Me don't know how the thing still. You know, people me there where not really rate Spice. I have a lot of people who like Spice, but I have a lot of people who don't like Spice and they may just look and say, well, whatever I rate. But at the end of the day, as me say, regardless of your stance, I have to go with Team Spice in this instant. You know, the whole love and hip hop show, she do her business and I make her money and anything there. But at the end of the day, me just personally think so that show I want to kill the show still overall. But you know, to each his own, my people. When you can't tell me what I think, you know, if I don't feel like Spice deal with it the proper way, or I don't feel like, you know, she should have even step in her neck a bit harder. I know how the thing still, my people. I don't know how the thing go. And you know, we don't see where the Senate in Jamaica passed the bill where it's possible, more and more possible now to make Portmore the 15th parish, my people. Yeah, man, very interesting thing I want right there. You know, we also see where, you know, Prime Minister Andrew Wallace would speak on the whole thing and explain and express that there are plans put in place for deal with something, make the place get town hall and, you know, them identify land for hospital and all of them things. The contrary to what the PNP would have say a whole heap of things is needed before it reach to that level, my people, where it can actually become a parish. I want to take a listen to what Prime Minister Andrew Wallace is saying. Check it out.
All parishes in Jamaica will have a parish park. So Portmore, which will become the newest parish for Jamaica, this will be its parish park. And the name says it all. Resilience. I just toured certain roadworks that are being done, capital works, that will improve significantly the traffic flow in the community. But not just traffic, it will improve water, it will improve broadband, it will improve sewage. I saw recently Minister Tufton announcing that he's now ready to move on lands which we have declared for the hospital in Portmore, in Bernard Lodge, and there are other facilities in the works. The people of Portmore can rest assured that they will have all the facilities that are accustomed to a parish and even more.
Yes, my people. So that is what Prime Minister Andrew Wallace is saying in here. Get what I say? However, what I see where Damian Crawford from the PNP would have basically hit out on the whole thing and calling out, you know, political underlying stylings by the JLP, my people, so them I use it as craft, and basically it would also say you know, gerrymandering and all of them things, my people. I want to take a listen at what the minister is saying, and you can actually tell me if you agree with Damian Crawford, yes or no, my people. Check it out.
Now, coming out of that, there was further lies and misinformation to suggest that a basis of the bill is to have Portmore manage its own affairs and own funds. Now, if you had consulted the necessary documents, one would have recognized that Portmore currently gets its own funds and manage its own affairs. I will guide you firstly to the local government ministry's website. In the local government ministry's website, it says by the last day of each month, each municipal council is paid out 90% of the amount of property tax paid in the relevant parish and 25% of the, I can't see like one time, and 25% of the amount paid for motor vehicle license. Like St. Catherine, separately, Portmore Municipality received 90% of what is collected in property tax. And like everybody else, Portmore received 25% of what is collected in motor vehicle license. Now, contrary, there is another fund for which the 10% goes, managed wholeheartedly by the minister. So if Portmore is diverting any money from Portmore, it is being managed currently by Minister Desmond Mackenzie and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, not by the Parish Council of St. Catherine. That is why the closest to Minister of the Church would be Minister Bunting, because the truth has migrated from over that side. Secondly, the rest of the funds are then contributed to each municipality based on the kilometer of roads that exist. To date, there are 2 recommendations for boundaries of the quote-unquote parish of Portmore. The JLP boundary reduced the number of kilometers of roads and by extension reduced the probability of funds coming to Portmore. Yes. That is a lie from the bottom of the pit of it. Not twisting facts. You want to read it? All right. I'm going to move from the local government website and go to the Portmore Municipality website. It says, the parish council, based on the number of miles of parochial road in the parish and expressed as a percent of the total number of miles of parochial roads in the island. So if Portmore under boundary A have 1 kilometer and the island have 10, Portmore will get less if under boundary B they had 2 kilometers and the island still have 10. Now, unless you have plans to expand the island, because they might now go and capture all Haiti now to make them vote. If Haiti can't vote for them win the election, you know, they will do it. Therefore, the boundary that the ECJ proposed, the boundary that the ECJ found to be reasonable in communication with both political parties, would have given Portmore more than the current boundaries that they are suggesting.
That's the real more for Portmore.
It would have, I'll soon get to that because we'll soon reach a Venn diagram. It also would mean that there are less money to be collected from property taxes if a smaller segment therefore would have less properties, all things held constant. That is another lie that we have to mash down.
And also to conclude the blog, my people, I don't know whether I have Mr. Vegas as well on a political reasoning. And he is basically reasoning from a recent poll. I think I done on this poll or something that was aired on one of them newspapers, my people. You get what I say? And he would have basically a blast the handout mentality by a lot of Jamaicans, my people. And also would have made comparison to, you know, the Democrat Party in America and the PNP Party and explain that in his view, they both have the same mindset, my people. You get what I say? Yeah, man, they're more of a dependent mindset. That is what Mr. Vegas is saying, my people. I don't know what I want to think about his reasoning and his views and his outlook and what he's saying, but, you know, we can check it out and want to tell me what I want to think.
Now watch this. I saw a Dan Anderson poll, yeah? And let's take the poll for what it is. Yeah. The poll declared that the people that polled said the Jamaica Labour Party is better at providing jobs. However, the PNP cares more for the poor. Listen, you know. People that polled said The Jamaica Labour Party is better at providing jobs, but the PNP care more for the poor. My inference of that is, some people now want to work, The PNP has cultivated or engineered a group of people mindset to the point where they do not realize that somebody will get your job, care for you, more than somebody will just come around and give a little thing in your hand. These people are so manufactured, morally bankrupt and manufactured to the point where them can't understand. So the Jamaica Labour Party I try provide jobs so they can have some form of sustainability in them daily lives. This is a problem, The mindset can't change. Them totally engineered to think that way, the brethren. Called social engineering. Yeah, man. You see, the PNP is like the Democrat Party in America. The Democrat Party has the same mindset that people have, People have this mindset that the Democrat Party care for the poor. And since I've been studying politics and watching politics and all of them things there, getting interested in politics and doing my research on the Republican Party and the Democrat Party, I realized that the people them would subscribe to the Democrat Party, or many people that subscribe to the Democrat Party, them think that the Democrat is them Jesus Christ. Same thing with the PNP. The people them that support the PNP, a majority of people that support the PNP, they believe the PNP is them Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. The Democrat people them think say the Democrat Party I come save them, and the Republican Party I go imprison them, starve them, take them out of them daily jobs, them livelihood, all of them thing there. Yeah, man. And I see them think about the Jamaica Labour Party too. Them think say Andrew Wellness no care for them. Nothing you can tell them, especially the older folks them. You cannot tell them say Andrew Wellness really check for them and care for them. For real. Them serious say Mark Golden I come save them. Yeah, man. And them always I think like this. Even when PJ of the country has suffer economically, the people them still did have vote for PJ, Remember that, When PJ had destroyed the economy, especially in the 90s, brethren, Omar Davies, allegedly. Yo, the people them serious say PJ, they love them and care for the poor and I look out for them and them like them life I go alright, And them not realize I just stay in the same position to this day, yeah. Remember, say them vote for PJ for 3 terms, And you can call it 4 because Portia come in and take a term. Yeah, man. So say them are people that would have still have vote PJ if PJ was up and running. I'm telling you, the people in mindset messed up, brethren. But it's something with me that Africa talk about, brethren. It's crazy. Yeah, man.
So yeah, my people, that is Mr. Vegas expressing that, when it comes down to the JLP and Prime Minister Andrew Wallace, it's more of teaching a man to fish, my people, and so them can get them own fish, where I go fish them own fish, throw them own line, or cast them own net, or fire them own spear gun, my people. But he is saying that when it comes down to the PNP, it's more of a mentality of, catching the fish and carrying it, come give the people them at all time. That is what he is saying. That is the difference, my people, according to what is being said in the media. But I don't know what to think about Mr. Vegas' views, my people. You don't know how to think of. I don't know what to think about Portmore being the 15th parish, if it matter to or not, my people. I know what to think about that. And also the other topics them. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. Respect and manners as always. We catch you in another one, my people. I'm out.